Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today the Chicago Cubs and the Tampa Bay Rays have made a trade as the Cubs are trading for Isaac Paredes, and they are sending Christopher Morel, Ty Johnson, and also Hunter Bigge to the Tampa Bay Rays. I've already talked about Isaac Paredes going to the Chicago Cubs and what I think about, that meaning for the Cubs and the addition of Isaac Paredes for the Cubs. But I want to go over the Rays' perspective in this deal because, look, I know Isaac Paredes is going to, them losing him is going to hurt because he is such a great hitter for their lineup. But at the same time, they are replacing him with some good names, and I'm going to talk about those names. So before I go over what they have got and what these players have done, I'm going to go over what Isaac Paredes has done this season. So he has played 100 games with 425 plate appearances, 361 at-bats, 41 runs scored, 89 hits, 19 doubles, 1 triple, 16 home runs, 55 RBIs, and he has 51 walks with a batting average of 247 and OPS of 793. Now let's go over what they are getting in return. They are getting Christopher Morel, who can play third base, which is the position Isaac Paredes plays, and then he can play center field as well, or you can put him at DH. And they're also getting pitching prospects, Ty Johnson and Hunter Bigge. I believe it's one of these guys is becoming a top prospect for the Tampa Bay Rays now. I believe it's Hunter Bigge's like in the top 20 prospects list now. And it was Ty Johnson or Hunter Bigge. It was Hunter Bigge who was the Chicago Cubs 29th best prospect, or it was like the 29th or 28th best prospect for the Cubs. So they're getting Christopher Morel, who used to be the number 1 or number 2 best prospect for Chicago, and then Hunter Bigge, who was the 29th best prospect for Chicago, and then Ty Johnson, a pitcher who's doing pretty solid in the minor leagues and was a 15th round pick in the 2023 MLB draft. Let's go over Christopher Morel first. He plays third base, but can also play center field, so he can play at the position and probably will play at the position that Isaac Paredes plays. His last 5 games has played at third base, DH, third base. And in his last 5 games, he's been terrible, and probably why his batting average has taken a huge hit. His last 5 games is in a huge slump, as in a total of 17 at-bats, he only has 1 hit. 2 hits, and 0 RBIs. And has struck out a total of 8 times in the 17 at-bats. But this season, in 102 games, 420 plate appearances, 361 at-bats, so the same amount of at-bats as Isaac Paredes. He has 43 runs scored with 72 hits, 7 doubles, 1 triple, 18 home runs, 51 RBIs, 7 stolen bases, 47 walks. Strikeouts are a big problem at 103. Batting average is 200, and the OPS is almost 700. So he hits a lot of home runs. That's one thing. A lot of power for Christopher Morel. We witnessed him hit a total of 26 home runs in 2023. Totally different player in 2023, 107 games, 26 home runs, 70 RBIs, batting average is 247, OPS was 821, had an amazing year in 2023, but this year that has been different, and his recent struggles being 2 for 17 in his last 5 games has taken a hit on his batting average. It's 200 right now. He's 2 for 17 in his last 5 games. So you could imagine that maybe his batting average was at like 210 or maybe a little bit higher before the last 17 at-bats he has had. I mean, even if the last 17 bats don't happen, still, this is someone who's struggled this year. But he's still so young at 25 years old. And at 25 years old, he still has potential. And, we saw a great season from him in 2023. And just because he has an off third year doesn't mean he can't pick it up this season or have a better year next year. There's still so much time. He is under control until the 2020, going into the 2029 season. So, I'm a fan of this addition. and they were clearly looking to get rid of Isak Paredes. And then the other player going to Chicago, one of the two other players is Hunter Bigge. Hunter Bigge's actually played a little bit with the Cubs this year. He has a 2.70 ERA in 4 games. He's pitched 3 1/3 of an inning, giving up 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run. He's given up 2 walks with 5 strikeouts. In the minor leagues, he has done absolutely amazing this year. He has a 1.17 ERA in 14 games with 6 saves, 15 innings pitched, giving up 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 home run, 6 walks with 23 strikeouts and 15 innings of work. So, and then the final player going to Tampa Bay in this trade is starting pitcher Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson was a 15th round pick in the 2023 MLB draft, and this year at Single A, he has a 1-4 record, which is bad, but a 3.54 ERA. He's pitched 18 games with 10 starts. He also has 1 save, 61 innings pitched, giving up 48 hits, 29 runs, 24 earned runs, only 2 home runs, which is good, 22 walks with 81 strikeouts. So that really wraps up this trade for the Tampa Bay Rays. Let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like what you see, push the subscribe button, and peace out.